Senate GOP, White House to meet on avoiding October shutdown. Top Senate Republicans and members of the Trump administration will sit down Tuesday as they turn their attention to how to avoid a government shutdown starting on October 1. Senate Appropriations Committee Chairman Richard Shelby R. Alabama and Majority Leader Shelby said the goal of the talks was to get a deal to allow the Appropriations Committee to start moving government funding bills. Lawmakers have to pay. Part of the wrinkle for the Senate in starting to move appropriations bills is that they don't yet have a deal to lift defense and non-defense spending caps. Without an agreement, Shelby acknowledged that Senate Republicans could follow the path of House Democrats and deem working spending levels, even if they have to be reconciled with the budget caps figures later this year, to at least get the process moving. Senate The decision to potentially start moving appropriations bills comes after talks about a deal to lift the defense and non-defense budget caps appeared to stall after a meeting with top congressional leaders in Mulvaney, Mnuchin, and Vought last month. McConnell had initially indicated he thought a deal could come together quickly, but Schumer acknowledged that they were still far apart on the top-line number for non-defense spending, a major priority for Democrats.
Raindrop, truck top, smoking, no cooking the hot pot. Fucking on your bitch, yeah, that. Looking up, open the park pot.